Hi everyone, it's Anoluwapo, right? I am of the school of thought that retirement is not by age. It sounds very controversial, right? Retirement is not by age. I can argue this anytime, any day. Retirement actually to me is by financial capacity. Yeah, it takes money to retire. Ask me how I know this. My parents currently are in that retirement phase, only for us to figure out that a lot has been suffered. So I am of the school of thought that retirement is not by age, it is by your financial capacity. Retirement is a financial number. To some people, retirement to them is 100 million naira. To some people, it is 300 million naira. To some people, it is 7 million naira. Why to some people, it is 1 billion naira. Weird, right? The thing is, you calculate your lifestyle. Your lifestyle currently might be 200K to maintain your entire life. To some people, it is 500K. To some people, it is 300K. Some people, it's even 600K. 600,000, I mean, not just K. 600,000 naira. So, whatever amount it is, calculate it by saying 300,000 naira, for example, 300,000 naira times 12 times 25 years. That amount you get is what will determine your retirement number. If you don't have that amount, don't even think or dream of having the iota to even retire because you cannot financially afford to retire. Shocking, right? Oh, it's been an enlightening moment for me though to know that retirement is not by age. It's not until you are 60. But they put retirement age to 65. No, it's not until you're that before you can afford to retire. Retirement is by a financial number. Let me calculate mine for you so you know and have the idea of how much it will cost me to retire. For me, it is 500,000 naira for 12 months times 25 years, which equals to the amount of 150 million naira before I can even think of retiring. And when I reach this amount, 150 million naira, it is not to be spent because that's my retirement amount. Retirement amount is different from spending amount. So this 150 million naira, I'll keep it in a very safe reinvestment vehicle. Like I can keep it in mutual fund. That's money market mutual fund specifically that I use I think about 5% to 10% on a low range. Can go higher, but it should not go lower than 5% for me. With that, if I leave it from let's just say 30 years to till I'm 60 or any day I choose to retire, I can afford to comfortably retire at that point. Because my lifestyle is based on 500,000 naira. That's my future expectancy or lifestyle thing. So my aim, my primary aim in terms of retirement or early retirement should be to achieve 150 million naira cash and steady amount before I can even dream or romanticize the idea of retiring early or romanticize the idea of being financially steady or stable. So to me, retirement is not by age. Retirement is by financial capacity. Can you afford to retire? Financially, can you afford to retire? Mentally, can you afford to retire? That is another story for another chapter, another video entirely. Not everybody can mentally afford to retire. That's another thing. Health wise, can you afford to retire? Because you are saying, oh, 9 to 5 job is not nice, 9 to 5 job is this, is that. If you stop your work as of today, hello, can you afford it? Very funny but brutal, truthful question. Yeah, that was what was on my mind this morning. And yes, I'm in the office in case you're wondering. I'm not at home. So yeah, can you afford to retire? So everybody that is watching this, do your own self-calculation of your retirement amount. Whatever your baseline is. If you know it's 600K, if you know it's 500K, if you know it's 200K, times it by 12, which means a year. 12 months makes a year. Times 25 years comfortably. Because the life expectancy after 60 is roughly 25 years or more. So you know that you have to have the discipline to keep that money in your life. In fact, your holding capacity, the way you will hold and guard your retirement days begins from now. Nothing happens by incidental, nothing happens accidentally. Mhm. It is planned for, it is prepared for, it is worked towards out there at the back of your mind every single day. So the brutal question is, can you afford to retire? It's your girl Anulu Apo.